Welcome to Uzi Talking 2 with me, Jeff Ollerhead, Scott Lowe and Glenn Makka. Who are they? Uzi? Who are they? Well, they made it famous on a viral video that went round on the social platforms, TikTok, Twitter, I've seen on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and it was called Straight Out of Seacombe. So fellas, where are you from?
Seacombe. I'm originally from Seacombe, he's not.
So Scotty, so this is all about yourselves, right? Just a bit about your background, you know, did you growing up in Seacombe?
Yeah. I've lived in Seacombe all my life. I always forget how old I am. 27 years I've lived around here for, in Seacombe. Battle of laughs, mate.
Big family, come from brothers and sisters?
I've come from a big family, mate, yeah. I've come from a massive side. My mum's side, they've got a massive family. And then my dad's side, they've got a big family as well.
Your dad's side's the Lowes?
He's the Lowes, yeah, and then my mum's is the Brabanders and Gates.
The Brothers and Gates, yeah. So, have your two brothers?
I've got one brother and I've got one sister.
Give them a plug. Who are they? What's their names?
Katie and Tommy.
They'll go mad, you know.
Oh, Tommy will, or Katie will be one.
We've had lads been back from this show. Not giving a plug out. Morning. So, alright, just quickly, then this is obviously Glenn. Glenn.
Hello.
So, there we go. Glenn, where are you originally from?
Well, I was born in Liverpool, but I moved to beautiful Seacombe when I was like 12. Something like that, yeah, 12.
What's your family name? The Makka, is it a Makka?
No, McConville it is. My dad's McConville, my mum had a different second.
McConville or McCormack?
McConville.
Oh, McConville.
Yeah. For some reason though in work they call me McCoville, so no one's ever got me.
It's Celtic though, it's like a Celtic.
Yeah.
It looks like it's from Ireland. McConville!
I was saying before, they was like, what's the saying? I was like, McConville or McCoville, I don't know.
No one knows.
Just Makka.
Because I never had all them Bebos and all that everyone had. The first time I ever signed up to Facebook, I just put Glenn Makka. Because no one knows me as anything else, just Glenn Makka.
It's a rap name as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, when did you meet? Just have you ever met before the song that went viral?
That's how we met, isn't it? When I moved over here, I was like a little lonely kid, I had no mates or nothing.
Really no mates?
Yeah, no, yes, it's like, you know, I was that small, fat with no mates. It's not the same, really.
It's
he's just got long hair.
No, I've just got long hair, yeah.
It's not like a cat with...
It's like, well, right, it's not to do with the cat, okay? It's because it's just beautiful. It's a long mane, right? It's just a mane. Yeah, I moved over here, and do you know around here where Bell Road and Rap Artists, they've got a footy cage there, and I used to just walk around like trying to find a game of footy, and then he was there with his gangly legs playing basketball, and I was like, he sounds alright.
That was the first lad you met,
Yeah, he was my first ever mate on the Whittle, like, so.
That's good, so once you get to know people, then he knows, his family knows everyone. I know his uncle.
Yeah.
Everyone knows a Lowe, Log a Lowe.
Yeah, everyone knows a Lowe.
He always beat me as well on that coach. He looked like he couldn't swing a cat.
I know, mate. That's his secret.
Dead laid back.
That's his secret, that's what they all
Couldn't wait to get to the mail. In them days, we'd go back for a bird in hand. Lads, so anyway, I mean, growing up round here in Seacombe, the views, you know, talk about like the Eggy Ferry.
Yeah.
You know, when you go look at the Eggy Ferry, that's like on the prom, isn't it? So you're facing...
Over Liverpool, aren't you?
Is that where you used to hang around, just like on
I was everywhere, me mate. I was everywhere in Seacombe. My main place I used to go was the cage there where I met him, and then the little cardboard city which I mentioned in the video, which is directly opposite the Liverbirds. In there, the sun, mate, it's great, do you know what I mean? It's sunbeaming down there, it's just fields, and obviously there's a hill full of cardboard that you just slide down and nearly end your life by going into the prom. There's a big wall. Basically there's a hill like that, and then there's a wall there leading onto the prom. So if you don't stop there, if your feet don't hit that bit of brick wall, you're going over.
Is that like Vale Park sort of hill?
No, it's Seacombe.
Oh, the Seacombe.
Yeah, it's a town hall.
Oh, the steps,
yeah.
The grass.
Don't you get the grass where, yeah.
I tried to get him to go down Cardboard City for the video, but he was having none of it.
It's what they call it, Cardboard City.
Cardboard City, it was called, yeah.
Please leave your comments below who's done the Cardboard City.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Somebody is
Has anybody been in the Mersey? You know,
But no, when we moved over here, that was one of the main reasons why my mum and dad moved over here, was to because of the views. And I know it sounds
I thought it was a cardboard city.
Literally got like. So
there's this little town in Seacombe, you got a belt of cardboard, didn't we?
I swear to God, yeah, I thought Seacombe was one of the poshest places in the world. For one, I thought Birkenhead was the Wirral. I thought the Wirral was called Birkenhead. Like, I thought it was all there. So we went to this place called Seacombe. Yeah, and it's where you get the ferry too. So it was like, yes, they're posh, yeah. And then obviously I lived there a couple of weeks.
It's tight,
I lived there a couple of weeks. Met him.
Killed his dog.
He killed his dog.
So go on, tell us why you killed his dog.
No, I'll tell it today. Like, it's not as morbid as it sounds, but I had a little staff. I say little.
It's about as big as you.
Yeah, the biggest dog you've ever met in your life, right? And we went to mine because we'd been the footy cage or whatever. And I went to mine. Mum and Dad were at the bingo as per, right? And I was like, whatever you do, don't let the dog get past you because he'll just run away, right? And he's like, yeah, what type of dog is this? I said, only a staff. Like, that's why I'm upstairs getting changed. They're just there, boom, 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 like that. And he's like, okay. I was like, what?
Jeff, I'm standing outside his house.
Right, take it from you, go on, show
I'm standing outside his house. He goes, if the dog comes down, just, throw it back. And I was like, sounds like, what dog's it? It's staff. Just get sound, no problems. We've got two. Yeah, sound. Anyway, stand there, just there, these big footprints. I thought, looked up the stairs, and this big, massive staff was looking at me. It was like a staff's head on a bear. from the mouth, and I was like, tell me that's not the dog. Runs down the stairs at me, barking.
Proper for you.
It went going for me. It was probably playing or something, you know what I mean? But I'm 12, big staff bigger than me. In my head, it was going to kill me. Runs down the stairs. I'm standing by the gate, so I went like that. See you later. Opened the gate, mate. I'm not getting involved in that. The dog just ran out onto the main road. It by car, I went, okay.
Oh no.
Your mum's made me tea, I've got to go.
Sorry, did you tell him?
No, I didn't.
Oh no, but he did. He went and got his mum, and his mum helped us. God bless his mum for that, but that was the most difficult.
Dog with brown bread.
I've lost a dog on the road, honest to God.
It was
Jack Russell.
He set me up.
Oh, so bloody hell. So then anyway, bond and you forget.
Yes, mates from that.
Yeah.
So, have you made any other videos that went viral, Scott?
I've done a few videos, mate. I've been viral a few times, mate. Yeah.
What was your first one that went viral?
My first viral video was my uncle's. We were at a bonfire, Bonnie night, and he made like his own bonfire in his garden. That we all went round there having a few beers and that. He pre-made the fire, pallets and everything. It was great. It looked boss.
Yeah. Pour
petrol over it. Sound. Few more beers and that, and he's went over and he's like, right, I'll light this now, and he's lit the paper and threw it on the fire. We were all like, well, that's awkward. Didn't go up, nothing happened, like, and the other uncle was like, well, this is what you do.
Pissed.
And yeah, off his head, picked up the jerry can, and the other uncle still trying to light it with this little piece of paper, and he's like, no, watch, and just went poof, poured it while he's like that. The jerry can up in flames, the fire went up on fire, and he's like, put the jerry can down, and he's put it on the bottom with the bonnie. And my uncle's been like, no, you can't do that, it's gonna blow up. And he's ran over. It's
gonna blow.
He's ran over, drunk, picks it up, and then just throws it. And we were like, alright, Sam. The fence is on fire! He's spewing on the fence.
Only in Seacombe,
He's spewing on the fence, and the fence has went off.
Is that when all the people come down think it was like a big bonfire and they're all just standing there watching the video?
It was bad, yeah. And he's ran back over and picked a jerry can up, and I'm going on a video. I'm commentating on a video the whole way through it. Oh, you can't blow a jerry can out, you donut. And he's went, and blew it out. I was like, well, I'll end that there.
Sheila, get the sponge in there, don't waste the fire.
It was bad. Well, yeah,
so you put that on, was that on Facebook? Or?
Facebook, I went viral on there, yeah, 2.6 or 7 million.
2.7 million. Yeah. Leave your comments if you've seen the video.
Yeah.
So moving on swiftly, we're going to look on, that was a good one, so what was your second one?
My second video I went viral for, probably the chicken kebab video. The one I used to do the Snapchat filter of a mouth, big mouth, and I was, my girlfriend was in work and she doesn't really like the kebab house. and I fancied the chicken kebab in and work all day crafting. So I've done this video like, oh, she's getting toast sick when she gets in, I'm getting a chicken kebab, and it's as simple as that, blah, blah, blah. And I've done this video, I'm doing press-ups, got the Rocky tune on, and going forward.
For a chicken kebab,
yeah. The chicken kebab. Anyway, she comes through the door, and I'm like, she hasn't getting a chicken kebab. She's like, no, you fucking know. We're bickering that, messing around, she smacks me, and she hasn't dropped me right, but I've slipped. So she's dropped me right.
He got dropped by his beard.
So I'm like, I've got it all on the phone. I'm like, you just punched me.
Is this going live? Is this running?
No, I just done a big long Snapchat story. So
Yeah.
anyway, I uploaded the story on Facebook, and that went mad. And then I created my own page then called Scott Lowe Snaps.
Scott Lowe Snaps. You're on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram
Plug it while you can.
yeah, Instagram and Facebook, and that's a video that got up to like 1.5 mil.
The McDonald's one after
The McDonald's went
That's the
viral.
one everyone knows.
Go on, tell us the Mackie story. Go ahead.
When in the first lockdown, obviously no one was allowed out or whatever, no fast food restaurants were open or nothing. Me and my babe jumped in the car as soon as Mackie's open. We were in this queue for hours, about an hour and a half, right? And I'm like, I could do a belter video here, you know, something could be made here. It's a hot subject, isn't it? Mackie's is open and I'm in the queue. Anyway, I'm like that. I flip the camera and I'm recording McDonald's. I'm like, when you're like, you're near, well, I don't know whether you use all, but sometimes I panic me when I'm ringing a phone order through, and I'm like, blah, blah, and I try and repeat myself, so when I ring it, I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Something like that. Hey mate, can I get 2 double cheeseburgers, please? No. Hello friend, can I get 2 double cheeseburgers, please? Yeah. Alright, that's it, that sounds right. I pull up to the little intercom thing to place my order, and I go, hello mate. Can I get 2 double please cheese? Oh, yeah.
2 please.
2 double please cheese, and that blew up.
He had to be there, yeah.
Yeah, that one on Lab Bible. Got me in the couple of papers, radio stations.
Shoes, that one.
That's good fun though, you know. It sounds mad because today's it sounds mad, but today's youth, especially now, like in these town areas, they're getting bad names, aren't they? Like the Catwigs and. You get like, the North Face crew, all the lads on, it doesn't matter, obviously, they can wear hats, they're made up, aren't they?
Well, I've got a character that I do called Ketwig Kev.
Go on, give us Catwig Kev.
I haven't got my wig. I basically got a same age as him, but blonde, and I put a cap on.
Put your nose up then, put your nose up for Catwig Kev.
Basically, I go in and I'm like, I was riding through the park, I was walking through the park and I'm like, what's happening in the fair? Can't be bothered walking around here anymore. So next bike I see is getting nabbed. You know what I mean?
I can relate to about 20 people that I know like that. So that's why I think everything's relatable.
It's great, but it's just the way it is. I mean, we all grew up and, it sounds, but we all had our own phases. We were into like the Sheenies and we had like big mullets with like wisps and stuff. So, the Catwig crew, they're like, well, you had the same long game. But it's the wheelie crew I can't stand. These kids who are just like 10 kids in the street just wheeling, on a bad day. You can't get through like that. It's my road, this. Like, one had the phone on, I'm like that, yeah. Splagle out of his mouth, riding the bike. Just I'm the king of the road. I'm going to ram them over, but you can't.
You know the main reason why I can't stand them though? Is because I can't do a wheelie.
Really?
I've never been able to do a wheelie in my life.
You should ride a bike.
Yeah, that's it.
Brilliant though, fellas. So, moving on then, you've got together, right? So we're going to stand by for part 2 of how the tune came about. Take it easy.